This video was sponsored by Ultimate Guard. The holidays are coming, so feel free to use the link down below to order some Ultimate Guard products, like this new boulder and tray. Ultimate Guard is famous for their boulders, and the new boulder and tray is designed to carry both your commander deck and enough dice to satisfy anyone but a dice goblin. You can get yours in a variety of colors like this emerald one seen here. Find out if your local game store carries the Ultimate Guard boulder and tray, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Aranor. Huge thanks to Aranor and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Aranor reached out asking for an egg deck led by Atla Palani Nest Tender, and I was more than happy to oblige. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Atla Palani Nest Tender is a 4-mana 2/3 legendary human shaman. We may pay 2 mana and tap her to create a 0/1 green egg creature token with Defender. Whenever an egg we control dies, we reveal cards from the top of our library until we reveal a creature card, put that card onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of our library in a random order. So we want big creatures with good enter the battlefield triggers, which means we won't be running the Eldrazi Titans because they all have cast triggers instead. We'll also want to run ways to sacrifice our eggs, as well as maybe some extra egg generators. But we'll need more than a few broken eggs to make this omelet, and for that, we turn to our handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Quick announcement before we get to our video. I've started streaming on Twitch. There's a link down below in the video description, but the address is twitch.tv/DanonWildfire. Feel free to swing by. I'll be talking about Commander, anime, manga, or whatever else chat wants to discuss. I should have a schedule hammered out soon, so stay tuned for further announcements. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Wooded Foothills, Windswept Heath, Arid Mesa, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Marsh Flats, Jetmir's Garden, Stomping Ground, Temple Garden, Sacred Foundry, Spire Garden, Bountiful Promenade, Spectator Seating, Rockfall Vale, Overgrown Farmland, Sundown Pass, Rootbound Crag, Sunpetal Grove, Clifftop Retreat, Wooded Ridgeline, Radiant Grove, Sacred Peaks, Scavenger Grounds, High Market, 3 Mountains, 5 Forests, and 2 plains make up our land base. Ashnod's Altar, Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, Rampant Growth, 3 Visits, Nature's Lore, Farseek, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, Primal Growth, Old Gnawbone, Ancient Copper Dragon, and Smothering Tithe help us to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. Skull Clamp, Enlightened Tutor, Garrick's Uprising, Last March of the Ents, Wheel of Misfortune, Thunderous Debut, Rishkar's Expertise, Elemental Bond, Tribute to the World Tree, and Greater Good help us to dig through our deck and find answers. Terastodon, Woodfall Primus, Goblin Bombardment, Swords to Plowshares, Beast Within, Flawless Maneuver, Boros Charm, Generous Gift, Stone Splitter Bolt, and Troublemaker Oof help us to keep our opponents in line. Apex Altasar, Farewell, and Blasphemous Act all serve to reset the board as needed. Galta Primal Hunger, Blightsteel Colossus, Utvara Hellkite, Void Winnower, Vorinclex Voice of Hunger, Zetalpa Primal Dawn, Kamal Heart of Krosa, Earthquake Dragon, Worldspine Worm, Impervious Great Worm, Giant Ankeg, Galta and Mavrin, Zopandrel Hunger Dominus, Gisela Blade of Gold Knight, Aurelia the War Leader, Kodama of the East Tree, Elishnorn Grand Cenobite, and Avacyn Angel of Hope make up the core of our deck, and how we plan on winning. Supporting our plan, we've got Nesting Dragon for additional eggs, Harmonic Prodigy to trigger our commander a second time, and Mondrak Glory Dominus, Anointed Procession, Doubling Season, Parallel Lives, Primal Vigor, and Odritak Deepest Foundation to ensure we have as many eggs as possible. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources, split between 36 lands and 14 pieces of ramp, right on target. 10 pieces of card advantage, 10 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Farewell and Scavenger Grounds, 1 sudden I win card in Skullclamp. The eggs made by our commander are 0/1, which means Skullclamp kills them. So not only do we get to crack an egg and make a giant monster, we also get to draw 2 cards. And we can order which trigger happens first. But our 2 main sacrifice outlets, because they don't cost us any mana, are Goblin Bombardment and Ashnod's Altar. Chances are we'll want to tutor for one of these, unless we already have one of them, in which case we'll probably tutor for a Doubling Season or an Anointed Procession. That's why the only tutor in this deck, other than fetch lands, was Enlightened Tutor. We're not really worried about tutoring for or casting our creatures. Our deck isn't designed around that. We want tons of ramp on board, maybe some token doublers or ways to make additional tokens, then a sacrifice outlet to start churning through our deck and slam a bunch of big scary monsters. Do you have an eggs deck? What theme did you go with? Did I miss any key cards that you like to run in your deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a commander video built at your request. If the tier is sold out, please don't stress. Just check back in a week or so. I regularly have people join for a couple of months and then cancel. But there's only so much time in the month, so I do have to put a cap on it. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Alex, Borgie, Jake, Exiled Rogue, Noswin, Pedro, Aranor, Tom, Echo Fox, and Midge. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.